Hey guys, this is going to be a tutorial on how to make a powdered donut. I'm going to do two kinds because I want to. This was requested by somebody. I don't remember what her name is right now, but I will put it in the video, like at the very beginning and in the sidebar. So these are the things you're going to need for these donuts. First of all, I have some TLS mixed with red oil paint, and as you can see, my buddy cups like totally broke. I need to get some more because I mixed oil paint in the TLS, and apparently the oil paint was like really old, so it made the cup disintegrate. So don't do that. And here is some tan clay. I'm choosing to use baking powder because it's fluffier than chalk, and I don't want to waste my chalks right now. And you need a poker tool like that with a sharp thing. You can use a toothpick if you want, and a paintbrush. Nice and fluffy. Okay, let's get started. Okay, if you hear any noise, that's definitely my phone. It keeps going off and I don't know why. Okay, so first you're going to take a little piece about that big of tan clay. Maybe, it depends on how big you want your donut to be, and you're going to roll it into a ball. This one is going to be a powdered donut with a hole in the middle. So you're going to squish it down a little bit and make like that shape. And then you're going to take your poker, you're going to center it, and you're going to just wiggle it around in there, make circular motions, and that'll make your donut hole. Mine's not too centered because I messed up. But anyway, there's my donut hole. Now, this is so super simple, guys, like really. I'm gonna take my baking soda and dip my brush in there, and just like lightly dust this on. All over it. Let's see, what's really hard about this, what you might want to do is, what I might do, yeah, let's do that. I'm going to get out my glaze, because I have an idea. Since it's not sticking very well adhering, what you can do, I bet, is put a little bit of glaze on there. And see, it's kind of like dusting that off, but that's fine. Put a little bit of glaze on there, and watch this. Like, you can possibly stick it in the baking powder. Oh my god, yeah, that works so much better. I'm creating ideas. See, look at that. That's so cool. Looks like a real powdered donut. And the reason why this is probably a better effective thing is because, like, usually when I glaze, like, or whenever I do powdered stuff, like I've put powdered sugar on waffles before, the powder, like whenever you glaze it, smears. So now that it has something to adhere to, it probably won't smear. You probably won't even have to. Look at that. Okay, so there you go. There's your little hole, and that's so easy. Like, look at that. That's like really easy. Okay, this is going to be a little more difficult. Okay, so take another piece of little clay, depending on how big you want your donut to be. And this one's not going to have a hole in it, because it's going to be one of those donuts that have jelly in them. Okay, So you're gonna make that shape again. And then what I'm gonna do, well, we'll have a hole in it, but not the same kind. I'm gonna make a little hole on the end. Because if you've ever seen glazed, or not glazed, powdered donuts that have jelly in them, they're kind of like, it's always kind of gushing out the side. So here I am going to put some more Sculpey glaze on the donut. This is really messy, but I mean the effect is really nice. And I'm going to dip it, it's kind of off camera so you can't see, but I'm just dipping it in baking soda or powder. I don't really know what the difference is, but this one says baking powder, not soda. Okay. Alright, my hole's still there. Alright. And what I'm going to do is take my little red kind of jam stuff, which is made out of TLS. I'm going to scoop some onto my tool to the edge, and I'm just going to stick it in the hole. See? Oh, that was bad. That was cool, actually. It didn't stick to the donut because it had baking powder on it. So yeah, there's some like jam coming out. You can see that really good. So now that I've made a mess of my tile on both of the tutorials I just made, you guys are making me make a mess. I'm just kidding. Here's the little one with the hole, and here's the one with the jam. So I hope that's helpful. You can try to glaze it if you really want. It'll probably smear and it won't look as much like a real powdered donut, but I haven't really figured out a really good way to make it stay, you know? I guess if you're putting it in a dollhouse and you're not going to be touching it that much, like, then it's not that big of a deal, but you really can't wear powdered donuts as jewelry because it gets everywhere. So I haven't really figured out a good way to make the powder stay in place. I hear there's like this spray that you can spray on paintings to make it, like on charcoal to make it stay in place. So possibly I can find something like that, and I will let you guys know if I find that. So you're just gonna bake these in the oven on 275 degrees Celsius for like 20 minutes because they're small. So yeah, that's my tutorial. So see you guys later.